Hi everyone, welcome back. It's time for another episode of Dawson's Creek. I think episode 12. So this is more or less we're around the halfway point of season 3. I'm not sure what's going to be in this episode. Maybe the play. We're going to focus on that. I don't know. Are we going to focus on Jen and Henry, Pacey and Joey? I want it to be the play, but I don't know if that would be too soon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, if you want to watch this before it's on YouTube, you can head on over to my Patreon. I will leave a link down here.
Who are these people? I mean, they're dancing. Nobody dances in the kitchen.
Yeah, loads of people dance in the kitchen.
My parents?
PC, clean yourself up.
I mean, this bed and breakfast has been open for a day. A very costly bed and breakfast, mind you, and there are no guests. Have either one of you checked the reservations list? There's not a name to be found, not a one.
It takes time. It's the first day.
Come on, Joe, keep the faith.
Is that all you have to say, considering that you were the primary force that escorted Bessie and I down this road to economic ruin?
Oh no.
People who have no business being inspired.
Okay, Joey. Is that gonna be Jack and Jen and Andy and all of that? Oh no.
Can I help you?
Hi, we were wondering.
Yes?
Have you accepted the Lord Jesus Christ?
Oh, just close the door. Pacey would be me.
Roof problems, so I offered my services.
God,
Oh, that's
it's an expensive
nice.
place. They better pay you well.
They did. But instead of cash, I opted for a free dinner.
What? No, money.
You and I are gonna eat there.
That's funny, because I don't recall being asked.
I finally figured you out, Jen. When given the opportunity to say no, you do.
True.
It's gonna be let me think about it.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, but I didn't say yes.
You didn't say no.
Hey, my sister, the future bureaucrat. How goes it?
She's stressed, as usual.
This layout program, are you?
What gave that away?
Each of your words are in a different font
And
and upside down.
it's upside down.
Bold style choice.
Yeah, right.
What are you doing?
Helping you, so I'm guessing Jack's good with computers.
I made a personal plea, but you're a single mother with multiple dependents and an income-to-debt ratio that doesn't even qualify for our most liberal profile.
Really?
Well, you could do what a lot of small businesses do, and that's leverage your assets.
She doesn't have assets.
Have you thought about taking out a mortgage?
On the house?
It is paid for, free and clear.
Really?
you have an
Oh
application?
yeah, of course it is. I mean, yeah, it makes sense why she would think about it. What else can you do?
I know all about responsibility.
Do you? Because until you know what it's like to humiliate yourself by asking some trust fund snob who looked down on you in high school for money, I don't want to talk about it with you anymore.
Oh, they went to school together.
We don't exactly have the money for such frivolous things known as advertising.
Right, which is where this comes in.
Look,
Well, then he can help you without pay.
I mean, look at this place. Who wouldn't want to come stay here if they could see it
I mean, it
from
looks
every angle
beautiful.
and meet the charming proprietors beforehand? Joe, if you could try and look welcoming.
Joey doesn't know how to do that. Use Bessie.
After having felt just a teensy, weensy little bit of guilt over having wrongfully inspired this establishment, I took it upon myself.
Okay. So Pacey...
The mighty pen of Mr. Frederick Fricky.
Fred who?
Critic?
Fricky. He's, I don't know, he's like the Roger Ebert of the B&B world.
Oh.
Because one Mr. Fred Fricky is frequenting here.
Yeah, Pacey. It could be good.
have you seen the half-finished room? Have you tasted Bessie's blueberry pancakes? We're not ready for something like this. Not.
You're gonna have to be.
We do have guests. Not only do we have guests, we have the perfect guest.
Who?
We have the sweet, God-fearing
Brown.
grandmother here to help her grandkids try to reconnect to the magical Creekside village.
They're helping. Come on.
And just to make sure that
And
our
this is
home
what
is
the people
filled
are
with
like.
happy, boisterous people, we have a loving married couple here to spend a romantic weekend getaway.
Oh, Pacey. Pacey. He's helping. He's helping.
Reckless.
And insensitive.
Okay, one at a time.
That's
shall we?
Pacey.
Starting with you. I only asked Mitch to help, okay? It was his idea to bring Gail along.
Yes.
Right now, okay? So I don't care how you do it, but you get Mr. Fricky on the phone and you tell him that there is no room at the inn.
Yeah. You really need it, Joey.
Don't you think it might be a little confusing? Maybe even hurtful to the child of divorce to see his parents play acting a happy marriage?
Not really. They're trying to help out Joey and Bessie.
So is there anything else I can get for you?
That's a beautiful view.
Not to mention saving our energy bills.
Don't say that part.
We serve high tea at 5 o'clock and breakfast tomorrow morning is starting at 7. Enjoy your stay.
Oh. She's nervous.
Right, I did. My mistake.
Yeah, he's one of those critics. Let's hope he does give at least a semi-decent review.
Who, me?
I'm serious. Any mention of home, house, any kind of dwelling where people live, I'm gonna go stay in Jen's room. You understand?
She's gonna do it. She doesn't listen to you. She doesn't listen to anyone.
Your mother and I have enough of the same friends for me to know what's going on in her life, and she is hitting a wall, Dawson.
Ah.
Large and small, it seems,
I say no to her.
is passing her by for a job.
No offense, Dad, but I'm her son. You're a divorced husband.
I'm her friend.
You're her. First of all, that was her husband.
Fred.
So we're still trying to work out all of the kinks.
I think our family style approach is what sets us apart from our competition.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Fred, have you met our on-site handyman, Pacey Witter?
No, I haven't had the pleasure.
Rest assured, folks, I have everything under control now. Taken care of.
You might want to have Handyman Witter check the furnace.
Yeah. Have fun, Pacey.
You know, for a girl who supposedly wants to leave Cape Side as soon as she can.
Yeah, you're desperate to stay.
You're right. Maybe it's just time I stopped.
No arguments.
It was my idea to bring Air Fricky down to our little weekend in the country.
You did?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it was no easy feat either, okay? I had to pull out all the stops for that guy, use all my dazzling people.
He did this for Joey.
Everything and everybody that I touch, I screw up.
Okay, but look how much you put in effort into helping them.
Okay, well, the Midas touch, whatever that is, I got the opposite.
Don't be so sure. I mean, look at you. You're still at it, right? You haven't given up. Pace, instead of dwelling on everything that's gone wrong this weekend,
Look at all the things that are going right and what you're doing.
You and Dad seem to really still like each other, care about each other.
Well, why wouldn't they?
I mean, think about your own life.
What about it?
You and Joey.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I know there's a space heater in here somewhere.
Oh, she's gonna start, isn't she?
Coffee much?
Ugh.
Why not? He lives there.
Okay, you don't have to. I get it. I mean, part of a family now. Families have 3 types of milk and inside jokes.
Yeah.
It's you, isn't it?
She wants you back, yes.
It's not Dad that's asking me back home, it's you.
I miss my brother, Jack. Especially when my life gets crazy and I want somebody around to share it with.
let's get that right up there.
Look at all of them trying to do it. Maybe Grams knows what to do.
Never get it started with the hickory on the bottom.
See? She knows. See?
Hickory on top.
Say thank you, Grams. Thank you, Grams.
You know you love someone when you can spend the entire night just sitting by the fire,
Fire, not speaking.
watching them sleep.
God, it smells good in here.
Hickory burning in the hearth. Smells like 46 years of my life.
This is a really beautiful moment.
When he would come to pick me up, he always smelled like vanilla.
I used to soak my hands in it to alleviate the smell of the cod.
Oh.
It's the main chemical used to process film. Reminds me of the first time I ever opened a film canister.
Wow.
At the time, it smelled like possibility.
Mothballs.
I love this
Love the smell
moment.
of mothballs. No.
It's where they feel they're safest and they're happiest.
It might sound a little goofy, but do you think it's actually possible to smell snow?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Getting up on my tippy toes so I could look through this kind of half-open window with the snow falling down on.
Notice how it goes to Joey and she's smiling.
You're the best fake guest a girl could ask for.
Really, I mean, I love that once again everyone's together.
But really, you can all go home now.
You want to bet he's there? He was listening.
Really sorry this has been such a horrendous experience.
Who said that?
I realize it's no 5-star B&B, but pretty sure my mother would have loved it.
See, this is something that a critic can hone in on, the actual heart of a bread and breakfast and the passion that people have behind it. See, this is the whole dancing in the kitchen. See, people do dance in the kitchen.
Can someone please get this lady a cup of coffee?
Thought everyone was going home.
Nope.
We'll probably never have the fine linens and gourmet food that you're used to.
I think he's fine. But?
But this is one of the warmest places I've ever stayed.
Exactly.
Dad gave this to Mom for Christmas.
Ah. That's really sweet.
Breakfast. Her first guest. How could I have forgotten her dream?
This is what happens with life.
Poster. Try to imagine my future. And this is blank as the walls.
That's okay.
Perfect example. You.
He's using him as an example.
Metamorphosis. You used to be glib and predictable and I don't know. I mean, I thought it was, your relationship with Annie, but now you're not with her and you're still... What I'm trying to say is thank you.
Oh, okay. For what?
Taking care of Joey.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
When you guys invited me last summer to stay with you, I didn't have anything. Or anyone. And it was so generous of both of you, and it's not that you just offered me a home.
You gave him a family. You gave him something to look forward to in life.
Go home, Jack.
I mean, you're still friends. You'll still see each other. It's just he needs to go back to Andy. Now bring Grams in. Yeah, that's it. Come in.
Furnace guy, he said he could come by tomorrow if you didn't.
Is she asleep? Here we go. What Grams was saying. I didn't know how I was going to feel about this episode. Bessie and Joey fighting was stressful. It was also stressful because they film in such enclosed spaces. They don't get to act wide. They have to act very much narrow. And you can see the blocking. And, oh, yeah. Very intense acting and scenes and movements. And of course you feel stressed watching them with everything not working. But Pacey really was going above and beyond. And as Dawson said, you can see the care. Mitch showing that Pacey cares. Like, he really didn't have to do everything he was doing. Like, this is Pacey we're talking about. When Pacey cares about someone, he will do everything in his power to see them happy. And I mean, he's probably realizing now, but at first he's not realizing why he's doing it. Like, he wouldn't have done this for Joey in season 1, or two. No way in season 1 or 2 would he do it. And when he talks about Joey, he talks about her in a really fond way where there's real care, and it's not him making quips at her. It's actually, like, it's so well done. I absolutely loved it when everyone was sat around about their favorite smells and memories. I loved it when Graham said, when you can sit with someone and you can just watch them sleep for hours, that's love. And to have Pacey watching Joey sleep at the end is that kind of dun 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 boom moment. Because this is clear where Pacey must understand now his feelings for Joey, or at least starting to. He really helped. Like, he was doing everything, the maintenance, but them telling the stories was amazing. I had no clue about Gail and the restaurant at all. Like, completely went out of my mind. I didn't even know that was going to be something that was going to come about. That was a really nice shock and surprise. Jack moving back home, I think, is understandable. I completely forgot that Andy would be in a big house by herself. And as much as he loves Jen and Grams, he also has Andy that he needs to be there for, and she needs to be there for him. And yeah, and hopefully that helps both of them. Dawson's just lost, and it makes sense. He doesn't understand anything. His whole world has changed. The way he views films, the way it's been presented to him, how people are reacting to it, his parents' divorce. It's a lot of things culminating in this just loss. And I don't know when he's going to find himself or how, but he will. I loved the reference to the dancing in the kitchen and then having everyone dance in the kitchen, because it just really tied everything together. I loved that. You just felt the warmth of the hotel. It was great. Everyone came together. I love when they're all together, especially because it is going to change very quickly. And all this laughter and fun is going to be gone because there's going to be conflict. So enjoy the moments that we get. I don't know, there's something about this episode. I didn't know where it was going to go, and I didn't know how I was going to feel about this episode. But once we got to those moments, I just loved it, and it was a really strong episode. And that ending with Pacey watching Joey sleep, yeah. It's things like this. Like, I didn't realize Dawson was going to be so lost. Jen and Henry, the way he reacts to her is shocking for her because, again, it's something she's not used to. It's just great having Grams, Mitch and Gail back, Bessie, everyone back was really nice. I love it when we get all of them together. I really do, and I hope we get a few more moments of that, like especially the core group of friends, because I appreciate that so much. Because at some point it's going to split, especially when they head off to college, because they're not going to all go to the same place. So then we're all going to have them really separated at points. I hope they get a good review. He seemed really happy by the end of it. And I think it's a really warm and inviting place. And a place much bigger than I thought it would be. I know they renovated it, but much bigger. As much as maybe Pacey didn't do everything with the best intention, not intentionally, but in the end it worked out, I think. And we got really important moments. I love that episode. Thank you for watching.